Well, Mark, here we go. Blues hockey is back on the air.
Right on.
We get to have some fun here at the Genesis benefit game. Our sponsor, Genesis.
Genesis,
and
yep.
we've had a whole bunch of sponsors we'll read off later. But it is the 9th annual benefit game.
Yep. This year for Go Peds again, just like last year.
Go
So
Peds. This is for the Genesis Cup, unfortunately. Last year, Cedar Rapids got the win. This year, hopefully, we turn the tides a little bit.
Yep.
And we get the win. We come out with the win. Just real quick, what do we expect today from our Blues?
Well, like I said, we've been real tight games. Been high-scoring games against Cedar Rapids, which is kind of weird. But we won one and they won two, the last two. So we come out flying here and take control of the game right off the start here. Don't. Looks like we're always playing to catch up there towards the end of the game. So
we look forward to bringing you today's game of Quad City Blues high school hockey against the Cedar Rapids Junior RoughRiders. We'll be back with some more action. They're warming out got about 3 minutes, Mark, left to warm up, and then we'll be back. So you're listening to the Blue Sports Network. Stay tuned.
defense, number 27, Zachary Galvin. At forward, number 15, Braden Lundquist. At forward, number 17, Zach Brown. At forward, number 18, Jacob Escardo. And in goal, number 32, Jack Dragos. Rough Riders JV team coached by Tony Pioli, assisted by Corey Wolfel, Alex Lesnowski, and Bob Lovins. And now here's Quad City Blues Junior Varsity team. At forward, a freshman from Davenport West, number 5, Dylan Putnam. At forward, a freshman from Davenport West, number 7, Jack James. At defense, a junior from Pleasant Valley High School, number 10, Anthony Havercorn. At forward, a junior from on defense, a freshman from Medford High School, number 13, Carter Lawson. At forward, a junior from Rock Island High School, number 17, Sven Finley. At forward, a junior from Geneseo High School, number 24, Carter Stevenson. At forward, a junior from Davenport West, number 27, Colby Brown, Bart. At defense, a freshman from Medford High School, number 30, Charlie Eaton. In goal, sophomore from Assumption High School, number 29, Evan Listick. At forward, a junior at Davenport West, number 33, Joshua DeYoung. Defense, a junior from Moline, number 59, Devin Prieto. At forward, a sophomore from Pleasant Valley High School, number 61, Parker Hansen. At forward, a freshman from Davenport Central, number 66, Grant Spellroot. At forward, a freshman from Pleasant Valley High School, number 77, Zachary Berwick. On defense, a freshman from Riverdale High School, number 88, Landon Gillespie. And at forward, a freshman from RoughRiders High School, number 93, Jacob Peterson. And now, the Blues starting lineup. On defense, number 91, sophomore, Davenport West. At defense, junior from Davenport North, number 2, Donovan Weaver. At center, junior from Davenport West, number 33, Joshua DeYoung. At right wing, a sophomore from Pleasant Valley High School, number 34, Nicholas Mahoney. At left wing, a junior at Geneseo High School, number 24, Carter Stevenson. And in goal, a sophomore at Pleasant Valley High School, number 31, Mackenzie Quinn. The JV team is coached by Nick White, assisted by Todd Watkins and Axel Sade. Referee for the JV matchup is Ian Carlson, and linesmen are Colin Waddick and Matt Larson. Let's play hockey!
Well, Mark, we're ready to rock and roll here as the JV boys getting last-minute instructions by Coach White, Coach Watkins, and Coach Sade. And, we talk about it all the time, fast start. Last time, do you remember correctly, and I think we were talking about it, and I know you brought up the varsity team, but our JV team, we got a win last time we played
I believe
these
it was
guys.
5-0 the last time. I think we've won all the JV team has won all three so far.
I think we have. So hopefully we can keep that trend going.
Seems like we seem to get goals in bunches there. It seems like it's tight for a while, and then all of a sudden we kind of break out and get a couple and kind of break things open. But
so our boys are out there picking up the pucks for one last time. Again, the starters, Quinn. Big Mac is going to be in net today as O'Neill and Habercorn are going to be on defense. And that DeYoung line of Carter Stevenson and Mahoney. Now, Mahoney, we're going to have to keep an eye on him. He apparently hurt his hand. Not sure. I got conflicting stories. Hurt a knuckle and then hurt a finger. Not really sure, but
Let's see.
I don't even know how he did it. Maybe slapping his brother around. I have no idea. But he's injured, so we'll have to keep an eye on him. These guys are tough, Mark. They could handle a lot.
Play with injuries, right?
Yep, for sure. As the Blues were able to control the faceoff for just a second, but now Cedar Rapids is going to bring it up, drop it off, get into our zone fairly easy, throw it towards Quinn, gets knocked down by one of your Blues. DeYoung, he's going to backhand it up the ice. Carter, he's going to try to lay a hit down and completely misses. Cedar Rapids transitions. They drop it into our zone as O'Neill, nice play by O'Neill. He's going to turn and go and look up ice. And he's just going to skate with it as DeYoung is going to go to the bench. Yeah, O'Neill kind of twisted down a little bit.
It looked like he maybe got hooked down, but no call.
So Dream, Weaver's going to throw it in. It's going to take a nice bounce off the boards, go in on goal.
Yeah, with this different arena we don't play here very often, might be some different bounces we aren't used to here.
Good keep. Backhand towards the front of the net, swatted away by Cedar Rapids netminder. So Jack James out on the ice right now with his lines mates Kobayashi, Barnes, and Hansen. Good zone pressure, Mark.
Yeah, right, yep. Let's keep it deep.
Cedar Rapids behind their net, throws it out. Tried to get it out wide and take the kind of an auspicious bounce off the boards. We're still able to keep it in. Shot from the point. Nice shot by James. Cedar Rapids is going to throw it up ice. That'll go for an icing. That's a great start to this game. You know, zone time has been a lot to a little, so hopefully we can keep this trend going.
Yep. Keep the pressure on. Like I said, keep them pucks deep and get somebody in front here. Kind of the same old story. Just get them deep, but yes, right, yep.
That's always kind of been our Achilles heel.
Shots, for sure,
Shots for sure.
I said sometimes we get a lot of shots in that direction, but they're not on net. They might be high or wide or catch a post or something.
Blues had it behind the net. Parker Hansen, he's going to swing it to the point. Thrown back in by O'Neill. Hansen, he's going to try to wrap around the back of the goalie. Good play by your Blues. It's over in the corner. Picked up, thrown it to the front.
Oh, got a penalty coming here.
So it's out on us, Mark. I was looking away from the play.
Yeah, penalty. I was doing the same. Yeah, it looks like it's it looks like we're going to go on the Blues Sports Network power play.
What do you think of these jerseys this year? Iowa State colors last year had the Hawkeyes, black and gold. This year we have the...
Says they felt they had to even things up and get the old red and gold.
So DeYoung out there with Stevenson and Mahoney. Mahoney and Stevenson just clogging up the lane.
Yep. Slashing was the call.
Too easy for Cedar Rapids to get out of the zone. Now he goes to center ice as your Blues are going to regroup.
Especially on the power play here. We got to get it deep and get two guys on that puck.
Like Prieto is going to be out there running the point on this power play. Throwing up ice. Dangerous pass.
Yeah, that was
sloppy play getting in the Cedar Rapids zone. Finally we do. Dropped off by DeYoung.
Oh, he had Prieto all alone on that far wing there, but couldn't get it to him.
Olay goes the puck. It looked like Carter Stevenson lost sight of it for just a second.
Like I said, just skate it in. You know, it's sometimes just easiest way to get it deep, just get it in
Backhanded towards the front, in the crease, sent back up front to O'Neill. O'Neill in the corner is going to swing around to Kobayashi. So Kobe Barnes kicks it to his forehand. Gets it over along the boards. Send back up to O'Neill at the point. O'Neill able to keep it in.
Yeah, Sven Finley back in there too. He's got the big body, and you might get him in front there and cause a little havoc.
Back around the netminder. Ends up in the corner as Barnes is able to get a hold of it. Hold and look, swing it back over to the corner. Give and go opportunities. The puck's going to get loose.
Had a couple guys there, just couldn't get to their stick.
Behind the net, trying to throw it. Yeah, nice pass.
He was open there for a second and it closed up.
That'll about do it for this Blues power play. Is I think maybe one shot on net.
Yeah.
Behind the net, tried to wrap it. O'Neill's going to keep. So good keep by Brady O'Neill as he's able to throw it back in deep. And the Blues are able to get a change.
Yeah, they killed off the power play, but we still got the possession of the puck down there. So
James, good individual effort. In on the forecheck as it's going to swing along to the boards. Eaton tries to step up, stop the puck from going out. It does go as far as center as Barnes just going to throw it right back in. Takes a weird bounce off a Cedar Rapids player. His cut comp is out there with Peterson. Thought we were going to have an offsides, and we are.
Yeah, Delaska stepped up there and was just outside the blue line and just offsides.
Neutral zone face-off. Good face-off one. It goes forward into the zone, and then we lose it. It's cut comp.
He'll lose sight of it there.
Kind of got turned around. Maybe it's all the names on the ice. I don't know. We were talking about that quite a bit. Well, look out, bouncing puck. Finally ends up on Big Eaton's stick. He's going to come around the corner, tries to knock it up ice. Cut comp, good step into a Cedar Rapids Rough Rider as the puck ends up in the corner. 2 Blues, 2 Cedar Rapids Rough Riders. Ends up behind the net. Eaton backhands it out to the boards. And Cedar Rapids now with some good zone time as Donovan Weaver knocks it all the way around, ends up on Mahoney's stick. Nice backhand to Cutcomp.
Ooh.
Cutcomp can control it. Yeah, Cutcomp would have had a one-on-one if he could have got it on his stick. Weaver sends it up ice. Delaska, he loses it.
Yeah, it was bouncing around. Could quite settle it down.
Yeah, big Keith Abbott brought. And a big step by Owen. They're going to call him a little too late, as I think you'll call him for interference.
Yeah, I think you're right.
He will. So puck must have been just out of the reach.
I couldn't see it just because of the boards there. I couldn't see where the puck was, but.
So now your Blues are going to go on a BSN penalty kill.
Just a tad late.
As I was saying, Keith Abbott, he's the one that brought those pucks down to the ice in that cooler. Maybe they're not as frozen yet because those things are bouncing all over the place. Face off to the left of Quinn. Good start to this penalty kill. Knocked down the ice.
Ice it down, yep.
And the Cedar Rapids goalie makes a play.
Sven Finley out hustles him.
Good job by Finley. I think might have surprised everybody.
Yeah, he got.
As Prieto out there on this penalty kill. And that's a big hit. That'll be interference. And Prieto, he's down again. We got to keep an eye on him because Prieto early in the season, was about 4 weeks ago, suffered a concussion.
He just came back last week, so
he hops right back up. I think he's fine.
Up, yeah.
Or maybe not. As Mark Hitchborn, who is our longtime trainer, he goes out there and just tells him to take a seat. Prieto's going to.
I saw him get hit, but I didn't see where he got hit. Did he get hit up high?
It was hit up high.
I don't know.
It was a good shot, and so we're going to have a 4-on-4.
4-on-4 for 141. We'll have a short power play, but
Prieto's to his knees, and that was a very big collision. Obviously, I think both boys didn't even see each other until the last second.
Yeah.
There was no intent by Cedar Rapids to hit him up high. As Prieto's going to be escorted off the ice by Hitchborn, we'll have to keep an eye on him. Gosh, we can't afford to lose any bodies.
Oh, right, especially when you just get back.
Yeah. So DeYoung is going to be out there with Habercorn.
So, 4-on-4, lots of room out there.
Especially on this ice.
Right, yeah.
DeYoung with the puck. DeYoung's going to skate it in, try to get to center ice. And Habercorn actually jumps all over the puck, swings it back around. Cedar Rapids tries to hold. O'Neill's going to get a hold of this puck. He's going to look, put on the brakes, stop. Good stutter stop by O'Neill. I think surprised a lot of people, including myself. I figured he was going to spin around. O'Neill going to fight for the puck. Big hit put on Kobayashi, but Barnes is able to fight that one off. He has it on his stick. Thought he might throw it over to DeYoung. Yeah. Barnes is knocked down. No trip.
Yep. Just lost an edge. Looked like he had put a little. O'Neill stands him up there on the boards there. Puck got through.
O'Neill, up high.
Yeah.
DeYoung with the puck. He's going to backhand it towards the net.
Yep.
Goes wide, and DeYoung's going to head off the ice as Habercorn in on the forecheck, steals it, flips it in on goal, and the goalie's going to pick it up with his glove, and we're going to get a stoppage of play.
Habercorn with a little forecheck there.
Yeah, good pressure, Mark. Put some pressure on.
Still 44 seconds on the 4-on-4 here, so be a real short power play if you get that far. So
Hansen wins it forward. Hansen centers it to James.
Just about had it. He just got in a little too tight there. Couldn't quite get it over the goalie.
Hansen with the burst of speed gets it over to Finley. Finley over to James. James is going to turn. This line last time they played Cedar Rapids played very well.
Yeah, they really kind of clicked together here lately.
You know, Dewsbury, he left. And then we had some line shuffles. And old Finley out there on this line. Playing with James and Hansen. So, Hansen. So about another 9 seconds here. We're going to get a power
good
play.
keep there. Good hustle by Sven.
Cedar Rapids throws it down ice.
Yep, you got the power play now.
Very short. There's 15 seconds left to go on this power play. Cedar Rapids gets to the puck first. Weaver puts a shoulder in one of their forwards. James darn near turned that puck over in front of our own net.
That puck was rolling on its edge there, and I think he kind of surprised him. He didn't get much on it.
Weaver chops at it, knocks it forward to his own stick.
Back to even strength here, too. So,
nice stretch pass over to Finley. And
he almost got picked off there.
Weaver, another big hit. He's laying the shoulders down today.
Yeah.
That's his third big hit of the game as DeYoung. And on the forecheck pressure as O'Neill stops. Good body shield of the puck, but Cedar Rapids has it behind their back and throws it towards the net. Bouncing puck. And we just can't seem to settle that puck down. It's bouncing all over
little
the place.
puck luck here we need.
Shot towards Quinn. That's the first shot he's had on him this game. O'Neill is going to swing it back around to Mahoney. Mahoney tries to backhand it up to ice to DeYoung. Carter Stevenson, he waits patiently at the red line.
Got all three of them there at the three guys along the boards there. He gets spread out a little bit.
Tried a toe drag.
Yeah.
Weaver
Just need to
couldn't get a
go
hold
hard
of
with that.
O'Neill, he knocks it away from the crease. Ooh, and we're one step away from a breakaway. And finally, Stevenson flutters it up to DeYoung. So DeYoung with that straight line speed, he's going to have it on the stick. He throws that net, and I don't know if he tried to get it up in the air and it just popped on edge on him. Or
it almost went 5-hole though.
It did. And that
in
might
fact,
have
the
been
goalie was falling backwards, and him here was looking behind him. I didn't think he knew where it was there for a second.
So DeYoung able to lift that puck up, but his intention might have been 5-hole.
Yeah.
He's been going top shelf quite a bit.
Yeah.
My guess it was on edge.
Yeah,
James
I think it wasn't quite settled down for him.
Throws it across the crease for Finley. Good keep by your Blues. Backhanded in. Couldn't get it into Cedar Rapids, and they turn around and forget the puck. Good poke check by Habercorn. The puck's going to end up in the neutral zone. Some music playing during play.
Ooh, that got deflected. That was weird. He was looking to go D to D with that pass, and that Cedar Rapids player stuck a stick in there and tipped it almost on net, just to the right of Quinn there.
So Quinn smartly covers that one up as he had a Rough Rider right in front of him. Good face-off win by James. Flipped high up in the air, goes to Barnes. Barnes is going to
3-2 if we can hurry, but
Barnes got kind of stuck.
Yep.
You know, you get in a position like what Barnes did in the neutral zone. Good step by Weaver as Weaver continues to try to lay down the shoulders. Cedar Rapids is going to transition and bring it into our zone. Barnes, good tie-up. Backhand towards Quinn. Goes way wide, had no chance.
Whoa.
Awkwardly falls
he
down.
kind of lost an edge and lost his feet.
Eaton was right there for the puck and took it away from him. And we're going to regroup. Good outlet pass to Orwig.
Orwig to Skolrud there. Oh, it's a good body there by Orwig.
So is Hansen. Okay, he's out there. Is he out there right now?
Yep, Hansen's in the corner there, and Skolrud in the corner.
Good battle.
Hit Orwig in front there looking
big
for
hit. And Cedar Rapids comes away with the puck. It's going to end up going to center. And it's a foot race. Spins around. That was Orwig. O'Neill tries to throw it up ice. Step. Skolrud flips it out to Hansen. So Hansen, he's going to bring it in 5-on-0.
Yeah.
All by
waiting for
himself.
everybody's off for a change there. So
Good job by Hanson keeping it deep.
Kept it deep and got it alive enough for a change. So
6-1 in shots right now as Cedar Rapids really hasn't done anything to Quinn yet. It's a good defense helping Quinn out in front of him.
For sure. Yeah, the ice definitely been tilted our way here so far.
Cudcop, Peterson out there as well. Puck's going to trickle itself into our zone as Weaver had it on his stick. Cedar Rapids, Cudcop. Oh, and he's knocked out big.
Oh, they're going to
hit.
get a penalty, too.
Yeah, I was going to say
it
it looked
up kind of high up in the
it
face
did.
there.
It looked high. And pick your choice there.
Yep.
Could be interference or a hit up high, an elbow. We'll just see what he has to call here. As your Blues are going to go another Blue Sports Network power play.
Oh, hit in the head. Yeah, hit.
All right. So
the
hit in the head.
Head contact, yeah. That's a 2 and a 10. So.
Absolutely. So that young man will sit for the rest of the period for sure and a little extra.
Well, let's see if we can take advantage of the opportunity here with the power play.
Zach Galvin is sitting in the box. Now, Zach Galvin, there's kind of a special story for you. In all the years I've been doing hockey and seeing hockey, Zach Galvin leads in every statistical category a team has.
For that. Yeah,
for his entire other than the goalie statistics, he leads in every category. So he's a gamer, but now a 2 and a 10.
Get them all over the ice, right?
Puck's going to pop up in the air. Ends up on edge. Finley, and look out as Finley's going to have to turn and retrieve as it was just bouncing on him. So he goes back, picks it up. Good defense by Cedar Rapids.
Yeah, good. Harassed him all the way down the ice there, didn't they?
Forced the issue.
If they're going to give you room to skate, just skate it in here. Don't make any errant passes like that.
Just like that.
So you got to just get it deep.
Yeah, that was just too telegraphed.
Yeah.
Again, we always talk about our vantage point, but
the thing is, too, we can't stand still. You get two guys standing next to each other. There's only one place it can go, so.
Oh, Mahoney passes it to the wrong guy, and we get lucky there as he was close to the slot, thrown across the crease. To the point, I'm not sure who's on the power play here.
We got to gather ourselves back up here and
Finley.
Let's get it deep.
Yeah, this is one of those things here. Just Finley skated up. Oh, and we got lucky bounces. He actually had to leave his stick. Shot towards net, but gets knocked down by Cedar Rapids. They try to clear. Weaver's going to keep it in. He's going to flutter it over to the corner as Hanson tried to catch it with his hand. Kobe Barnes in on the forecheck. James is there as well as the puck's going to end up behind the netminder and slung out.
Oh.
Weaver tried to keep it in.
Yeah, just got by him.
Good transition, though, to James as James has a step. Good defense play by Cedar Rapids that just knocked it off his stick. Barnes, wraparound opportunity. He gets knocked down. James, good battle. It's a good control as James actually has to go between another Blues player's legs. James, with authority, throws it back around. Good thing Weaver was there.
Yeah.
He was trying to hit Hanson.
Ringing all the way around, are you right?
James with the puck. Good pressure.
Oh, God, went all the way through it and he touched. Got a 1-on-3 chance here. I don't think
that'll
back
do it.
To even strength, too. So
that'll do it for that power play. So 0 for 2 are your Blues on the power play. They did a couple good looks, maybe a couple better looks than we did the first power play.
Let's get their shots.
Again, only one official shot on goal so far for Cedar Rapids.
Right, yeah, 6-1 so far. The shots have got counted up there, so.
Puck ends up behind our goalie, Quinn, ends up hitting the boards. Weaver drops down, tries to send a hip check. A Cedar Rapids RoughRiders way. He tries to backhand it towards Quinn. James flips it up in the air, doesn't get very far as it ends up in the corner. Swung back around, goes across the crease in front of Quinn. Kobe Barnes, Eaton gets it out of our zone. Flipped back in by Cedar Rapids. And that'll do it for the first period. At 0-0 is the score, 6-1 in shots. Couple power plays for the Blues, one power play for the Cedar Rapids Junior Riders, RoughRiders. 0-0 after one. We'll be right back after this short break.
See that? That's good. Yeah, it'll get back out. See that? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's good.
I think he was going to hop right back up and be fine with Mark Foley.
Yeah, I don't know whether he said.
Well, here we go. The start of the second period is your Blues going the opposite direction now.
Like I said, 6-1 in shots, but no score just yet. So, like I said, we got to take advantage of some of these power play opportunities here.
Carter Stevenson, he tries to center it. He flipped it up in the air and lost it. Now it gets turned around the other way as O'Neill puts on the brakes, spins things around, and brings it up ice. Finley out there in front. Kind of thought he would throw it to Finley.
Yeah,
I don't know if he just didn't see him or.
He had one hand on his stick there. It's quite good to get it over to him.
In the corner, center.
Oh, boy.
DeYoung had a shot.
Yeah, he just kind of rolled off the end of his stick.
Yeah, he had a shot, perfect shot opportunity, and didn't get it towards net. Finley. He's going to get it on his forehand, look up ice, bang it off the boards. Three Cedar Rapids RoughRiders right there. Finley runs into a forward for Cedar Rapids. He falls down. Nice play by Cedar Rapids as they throw it towards Quinn. Bounces off of his blocker. Behind the net, Habercorn swats at it. When we get in trouble, Mark, is when we kind of stop moving our feet.
Yeah, stop moving our feet, and we start, chasing here, and then they catch us, the backside or something like that, and make it look like an easy goal.
The Cedar Rapids at the point, not challenged, throws it low towards Quinn.
He's a little wide anyway, I think.
Backhanded towards Quinn. Weaver, he sends
Just
it down ice.
yeah.
That's going to, no, it's not. So an icing, probably a good idea, really.
Yeah, just ice it and get fresh troops and set it up again. So give it a little stale out there that time. Sometimes you just can't get things going. So.
Really kind of, I don't want to say an ugly game, but it really hasn't had any flow for either team.
Like I said, we've had a lot of zone time, but it hasn't been really many. Like I said, they say 6 shots on net, but nothing real high quality. Just
good face-off win, and like you were saying, we went off the air, and I turned the wrong switch on the microphone, so many of you people at home are going to be able to hear that. But Prieto, he's back out on the ice.
Yep, that's good to see.
That is really good to see.
Maybe just check him out as a precaution, just make sure.
Yeah, as a trainer, when you walk out on that ice, one of the first instincts is to tell your player to stay down. So
make sure no screws are loose.
Exactly. Cedar Rapids, good win in our zone, throws it towards Quinn. It's knocked straight down in the air.
Yeah.
They had bodies in front of him. Cedar Rapids able to dump it into
there.
our corners. They're going to win the race to the puck, throw it towards the front. Good defense by your Blues as James didn't allow anything to transpire in front of Quinn. Cedar Rapids flips it back up and high in the air. James. Cedar Rapids gets the puck knocked out of his hands by Eaton. So Eaton, nice job. He's going to throw it up ice. Cedar Rapids made almost a full change, and they've still kept it in our zone as finally Weaver's going to bring it up ice. Throw it high off the glass. It's a nice thing here.
Yeah, nice tall glass. I was thinking the same thing.
James, another shot towards goal, and it gets covered up. James with a couple shots on net.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right, though, with that high glass.
So we can
it's
use
so
a little
great.
2 or 3 feet extra of space to work with there.
Yeah, the two things that are funny about this arena that the boys aren't used to is the really high boards. Yeah. A lot of times they're about 4 feet higher than the ones that
that glass.
The
like
boards,
a lot of,
and then the glass, obviously, super high as well. Your Blues can't keep it in, but O'Neill's going to snag it, swing around. Another good decision. I think he wanted to go backhand. This time wraps it around the boards to Hansen. Hansen wraps it out to Orwig.
Just couldn't quite get just kind of hit him on the backhand. He couldn't quite get it up to, I think Skorud was breaking out.
Ooh, and a touch pass. Dangerous play as they look pretty as the puck goes towards Quinn.
Yeah, he's got to make sure you get that hard pass.
Flipped up again. Sometimes we get in a hurry, Mark, and we want to just get it out of our zone and make a bad pass.
Yeah.
And it leads to things like that. Cedar Rapids full change and dumping into our zone. O'Neill just says, I'll have enough of this. I'm going to skate it up.
Yep. Now get guys on it and getting somebody in front.
And it's that easy on how he did it. He just skated hard, got it up ice.
They leave you open.
Should have been an offsides. And look out as Weaver jumped. Nobody behind him. Shot goes towards Quinn, and he can't make the save, and 1-0 Cedar Rapids.
Turnovers, Turnovers at your blue line there.
And Cedar Rapids leading scorer sitting in the penalty box, and they make up for him not being on the ice. 1-0 is the score.
That's only their third shot? Is on
third
the
shot on goal.
Yeah, we can't turn it over like that. It's just,
Yeah, that was just a breakdown in defenses.
Let's see how we rebound here. Let's see. We got this whole period, this second period here, we've been kind of back on our heels a little bit, it seems.
Weaver can't handle it. He throws it hard up off the glass. Cedar Rapids gains control, throws it into the zone, gets it over towards Quinn, but Weaver is able to knock it away from the crease. But Cedar Rapids keeps. Throws it in deep. Cudcop tries to get it over to Peterson. Peterson was able to get it up ice. He tries to kick it to his stick. Cedar Rapids dumps it deep. And Quinn is going to cover this one up. Yeah, this has definitely been Cedar Rapids' period
so far. This period so far, right.
Good crowd here today.
Still filing in, aren't they?
I like it. We'd like to thank Cedar Rapids for being here. They've been the team we've played every year since the opening of this benefit game.
Ninth annual.
Kind of all started with Marcia White. Puck got deflected a couple times before it got towards Quinn. But Marcia, she battled cancer. And they started it up for her and her name. And she got through it, nets off the moorings. Way off the moorings, and he finally sees it.
They say thankfully they didn't score a goal and have to wave it off.
Yeah, we saw one of those in the alumni game. We had an alumni game before this game. Bunch of old timers and young timers, guys that played last year. Had an opportunity to see a lot of parents that I haven't seen for a while.
Yeah. Good turnout, 30 of them, I think.
30, yeah, and three goals. Yeah, it was a good turnout. That was the first annual alumni game, so hopefully that'll continue. DeYoung wins it forward.
Oh,
good defense, though. Cedar Rapids ties up the stick. DeYoung blows a tire. Weaver has it on his stick. Ole's it. That was a Frito Ole as he gets it back around the boards. Stevenson with the gentle tap in the back, but Cedar Rapids wasn't expecting that. Gets rear-ended, falls down the ice. Sandwich over there along the boards in the corner. Cedar Rapids tries to center. Eaton, good position. He's going to flip it up the boards. Does get out. Turns, throws. Good catch by Mahoney. Mahoney's going to backhand it.
Backhand it and get off. Yeah, to get a change.
A lot of times people will say, why is he doing that? He knocked it in deep, but it's time for their shift to be over.
Just get it deep. You don't want to turn it over there. We see what happened. That's how they got that goal. We turned it over at the blue line. So
Barnes and Prieto out there with James. Big hit by Eaton. Timed pretty well. As the Cedar Rapids coaches didn't like that. They thought maybe an interference. Good keep as Habercorn steps right on the ice and knocks it deep behind the Cedar Rapids goalie. O'Neill, he steps. He chips it in deep. That was kind of a weird play. Cedar Rapids tried to make a pass. It's going to go towards Quinn. Quinn makes a good decision, and Cedar Rapids ice.
Around the center ice there, that puck hit a bump or something.
Yeah.
It got some air.
Maybe it was some of that writing that's on the ice. Maybe extra too much marker or something. But boy, I tell you what, that ice does look beautiful, doesn't it? It's a great thing. Everybody's coming out here supporting those people that suffering from that nasty illness called cancer. And James tries to win it forward. Actually, backhands it towards the net.
Yeah, got it on net anyway.
That was kind of unusual as well, as he won it forward and able to get to his backhand. Something you don't see every day from the circle.
Throw it at the net, and like I said, we've had some luck. Other games, throw it at net there on the face-off and get a rebound. And
not this time, though, as Cedar Rapids wins the draw, but James. Ooh, and he takes a shot up high.
Sure did.
Good battle by O'Neill. James out there as Cedar Rapids sneaks somebody behind. Good back check. That'll be a penalty. James just grabbed him.
That's
a heck of a tackle.
You can call holding or tripping or whatever you want to call it.
You can call about anything you want. Yeah, he's going to call it a hold. Because that's one of those jump on his back moments, and he did.
He had one hand around his waist and the other one on his shoulder and spun him right around.
So JJ's going to be in the box for being naughty. 2 minutes for a holding, and your Blues are going to go on a BSN penalty kill. As Carter Stevenson wins the draw. It was dropped pretty quick. I don't know if Weaver was even ready for that drop. As Cedar Rapids in the corner, tries to center. We'll have none of that as he gets knocked down the ice. And DeYoung, he's going to win this race. DeYoung on the puck. Done with it. DeYoung can't settle it down. And boy, I tell you, Josh was that close to making it a 1-1 game.
Yeah, I think he catches a lot of those guys off balance there by flying past them. I think they are surprised at the speed when he comes by them.
So DeYoung now with 2 chances on 2 breakaways. Neither one of them can go in the back of the net as Eaton. Scrum in the corner. Cedar Rapids back to the point. D to D it goes as Cedar Rapids walks, finds a good lane, throws it high, gets knocked down. Didn't get on Quinn.
I don't think it got all the way through.
Blues kind of standing around, letting Cedar Rapids move the puck. Throwing weird angle.
There, that all the way through. That got off the leg pad of Quinn there.
Knocked up ice. Carter is going to head to the bench, and we're going to get a 4-man line change, just like a NASCAR race. All new tires put on the ice as it gets brought up into the neutral zone. Habercorn chops at it, stays right in the neutral zone, and finally gets knocked down towards Quinn. Quinn's going to knock it towards the boards. Prieto, he one hands at it. O'Neill with lots of time. Might as well just skate it. Now just throws it down ice.
Yeah, still got 25 seconds left to kill off here. So
that was one of those plays. That was one of those plays. O'Neill probably could have skated it right in.
Yeah, good play there by O'Neill.
Knocked up the ice. And that's
2-on-1, and he stepped right in the passing lane and broke it up. So
13 seconds left to go on this penalty kill as Barnes is on the ice with Prieto. Good hit by Brady O'Neill as Habercorn's going to be the first one to the puck.
Back to even strength here, so good kill.
So both teams 0 for 2 on the power plays as James chomping at the bit to get back on the ice. Cedar Rapids behind our net. Tried to center it. Now it does. Gets blocked down by James and knocked down the ice. That'll be an icing as the power play for Cedar Rapids is well over.
I guess that's another one they just frustrated. Just couldn't get it out of the zone, so just ice it and start with a new face-off.
Cedar Rapids, they caught up in shots.
Yeah.
But the power plays help.
Yeah. Yeah, 9-6 right now so far.
Quinn jumps all over that puck. That was
kind of a bouncing.
Yeah.
It's just wide of the net there, but cover it up.
And his cap comes off his noggin. He'll get an adjustment here. Referee will give him enough time to get things settled down. And there we go as he's ready to watch the face-off happen as Carter Stevenson tries to win it forward. Ooh, and that was dangerously close. Shot towards Quinn. He has to fight that one off. As Carter darn near was a hair from a 2-on-1 breakout. Mahoney knocks it up the boards. DeYoung throws it over to.
Just
looked like
him,
he just wanted Stevenson. He's ice it.
He was calling for it there. Tried to hit him, and it just wasn't on the tape.
And Galvin, Cedar Rapids, the gentleman that got the 2 and the 10, he is free, so he'll head to the bench. And we'll get a face-off to the right of Quinn.
We got discussion at the maybe something with the clock or something. I'm not sure, but
yeah, I don't know. Maybe they were talking about maybe he left too early. Who knows? Anyway, it doesn't matter as the puck's going to squirt out of our zone. Ooh, he kept it in. So good keep by Cedar Rapids.
Sure.
Flipped up high in the air, bouncing puck as Carter tries to reach it. Can't, but able to get it into the zone. As Carter all kinds of time. Dropped off to Mahoney. Mahoney with a low hard shot. I think DeYoung accidentally got in the way of that one.
Yeah, looked like he hit DeYoung in the back of the leg there with it.
Carter had a golden opportunity for a shot. He was waiting for extra Blues players to come join him in the circle. And Barnes chops at it one-handed. As Weaver and Eaton protect the front of the net. Knocked back around to Eaton as he gets on the puck. Bangs it hard off the boards. Doesn't get out of the zone. Yes, it did. As Kobe Barnes tries to flip it up to, I think he was trying to hit maybe James. Cedar Rapids, they lose it. Lost sight of it for a second, flipped up in the air. So your Blues kind of scrambling right now.
Yeah, it seems like we're scrambling. We're just doing whatever we can just to dump it out of the zone, and then we haven't done much more than that, it seems like, this period.
Backhanded. Prieto, nice little move. As Barnes and Eaton and Prieto right there on the puck. It's Weaver. He sits and holds. Eaton chops at it. Weaver lost sight of the puck. As Barnes in on the forecheck. Cedar Rapids gains control. Barnes finally says, look what I have. Bends down. Good check by Weaver. Slows things up. Gets it to James. James is going to flip it out. Try to get out of the zone. Barnes is going to try to finish his check. James had it on his stick. And
yeah,
you
just
talk
looks
about
like,
the ice is tilted. I don't know if it's this side or not.
Yeah, maybe it's just maybe it's actually tilted. Maybe.
Ever so maybe like a 10 degrees or something maybe.
It just seems like Cedar Rapids is playing with more energy here so far. We're just kind of been kind of flat here this whole second period.
So Hansen behind the net.
Yeah.
Hansen turns, walks, tries to jump
he
it
tried
off
to cycle it to Skolrud, yeah.
Skolrud had it on his stick. Finley, he's in. Step, so Neal has to step for the puck. Battle on the boards in the neutral zone. As either team wants to handle the puck, and finally Finley does. He's going to send it to net. That's actually a shot.
Yeah. It bounced out there, too.
It
He had
did.
somebody close. They might have been able to
It was
poke
a
it.
slow, methodical roll. And so Cutcap, Peterson, Orwig out on the ice right now. Cutcap wins it forward. Good play as Cutcop. Oh, Neal with the shot. Would have went wide, but saved by the netminder for Cedar Rapids.
Let's show a little life here at the that clock's still running. They need to stop that clock.
Yeah,
Clock is running. Clock
is running.
No, nobody's caught it yet. The clock's still running.
And it's still running.
Yeah.
So there's
a good 10, 15
no,
seconds.
It's still
to
running.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a good 10. I'd say,
say.
yeah, now they stopped it. Now it's not running.
Yeah,
They'll probably hold it.
Yeah.
Shot, O'Neal, fought off by Cedar Rapids. Yeah, they'll have to figure that time because 10 seconds
I don't know
is
if
a long
anybody caught it,
time in hockey.
but maybe we're the only ones that caught it. I didn't hear anything.
Peterson tries to backhand it to Cutcop. Cutcop's right there. Nice opportunity. Puck's in front. Shot towards the net. Good save by Cedar Rapids.
Here we finally got a little life in us here this last couple minutes. So that was good. That was a good shift there by Cutcop, Delaska, and Peterson. Yeah, there was a good. Yeah, I think the official's going to go talk it over now. Maybe, maybe not.
Well, maybe not.
Nope.
Yeah, there was probably a good 14 seconds.
Oh, at
that
least,
ran
yeah,
off.
right. Hope you don't need those at the end. You come into play.
Oh, yeah, 10 seconds is a long time
Right,
in hockey. You could score goals in 3 or 4 seconds. A couple of them. Somehow Carter Stevenson got it on his stick.
It's just sitting there.
Nobody wants it, as DeYoung says. I'll take it. Backhands toward the front. Oh. Good tie-up.
Oh, Mahoney, I just couldn't get a stick free.
Weaver, he flips it towards the net. Bouncing puck, backhanded towards the net. Puck's still loose.
There we go. That's 2 good shifts we've had. Some good pressure on. We just need to keep it up. But we just can't seem to get a real quality shot. It's a lot of flipping them at the net and kind of just laying at the top of the crease there. We just got to hammer it home.
So you think DeYoung's going to try to win this forward?
Yeah, it looks like he did. Not didn't much on it, though.
Cedar Rapids, they're going to rattle it around the boards. Finley's going to knock it back the opposite way. So that's a play there. You know, it's kind of weird how, you know, you get the puck, it wraps around the boards, everybody flows to that one side, and then Finley knocks it all the way back around the other side, and there's no one over.
Yeah, you got to make sure you stay home on your defense on the point there and
exactly
hold the zone at least.
So that actually worked out well for us because Cedar Rapids got a hold of it and iced it. With minute 32 left, your Blues, hopefully.
Still plenty of time.
Oh, yeah, hopefully we can get one before the end of the second period. Again, another Cedar Rapids face-off. Again, they knock it down the boards. This time Finley's able to get to it. O'Neill's going to step. So Finley right now out there on defense. As he played some defense earlier this year. Finley gives a go at it. Can't catch. DeYoung, he knocks it back up the ice. Hits somebody on the bench.
Yeah, they were getting ready to go off the change there and hit him right in the foot.
Got lucky we didn't get too many men. Cedar Rapids tries to get it out of their zone, and they're going to skate it up. O'Neill tries to lay a big hit.
Yeah.
Somehow Cedar Rapids
got a piece of him.
He did, just enough. James hooked down.
Oh,
and there'll be a penalty there as
yeah.
your Blues are going to go on a Blues Sports Network power play as James.
He got hooked and shoveled aside there. They had to come all the way.
Yeah.
Hooked around and pitchforked him to the ice.
He definitely did. He
got his money's worth on that one.
Why not, right?
That's right. You say.
If you're going to get called for a penalty, you might as well get your money's worth. So James is going to stay out there with Prieto.
Still plenty of time. 44 seconds left in the period. Your power play to set up and get some action towards the net.
Good face-off one. O'Neill knocks it into the corner, settled down by James. James walks. Good decision. I like that move where he just kind of stopped.
Don't force it if it's
not
there, right?
O'Neill, he's going to throw it right back over at Prieto. Prieto, he's going to throw it to the net, knocked down by Cedar Rapids RoughRider, sent down on Quinn. Quinn stops it. Paddles it down. Quinn throws it over to Prieto. Prieto, and dangerous pass. As
so I say,
Cedar
don't force it if
lane.
it's not there, right?
Finley's going to have the puck. He's going to get ran into. The linesman's going to get in the way.
The linesman would go, get me out of here.
O'Neill, he's going to knock it deep. We're going to get a stoppage in play.
A penalty coming.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a hold or rough?
Roughing.
So roughing on James. So James takes one, and now he gives one back as he's going to go to the box for the second time this game.
Yeah, had 3 or 4 guys kind of all mixed up there together, and one hit the ice there. Missed to, let's see whether he, I don't know.
It's one of those things.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yep, 4 seconds left in the period here, and
yeah, we're having a heck of a time with the clock. He's going to let it run down. That's not going to do it. We've got to keep guys on the ice.
Yeah, well, they didn't have the penalty up on the board either. So.
No, it's, gosh bless all the guys, the volunteers that help.
And plus, this is a whole different setup here than what we have at home. So
it's a completely different setup. So we're going to have some time should be added to the clock. It'd be a good opportunity now to go ahead and add that 15 seconds.
I don't know if
Why
anybody
not?
even caught that.
They might not have.
Maybe we were the only ones. Notice the clock was still running.
Yeah, usually you'll hear somebody in the stands yell clock.
For sure. You might need those 15 seconds at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm. So they're going to readjust. Put 2 minutes on the clock for James. Then they'll change it over and they'll put a minute 20 or something along those lines on the clock for the RoughRiders. They'll get everything situated and figured out. As there we go. And they'll fix.
I took the wrong one off the board.
Yeah, that's. But again, volunteers, we appreciate you very much, guys and gals. You do a great job. And then today, especially with the benefit game, so much volunteer work goes into this.
A lot going on.
From baking cookies to getting baskets ready for raffles. You guys do a lot, and we appreciate you, as always. Tell you, I'm getting a little parched, and this hot chocolate's a little too warm for me. Kind of getting a little warm up here. Yeah, I'm used to the river's edge and every other arena we come into being cold.
The heat rises up here. We're up a little higher here.
We are. That is for sure. So we got it all figured out. 4 seconds goes back on the clock. DeYoung tries to knock it forward. Cedar Rapids able to knock it down in our zone, but that'll do it as we'll have carryover penalties.
Yep.
One on James and one on Cedar Rapids.
Yeah, be 4-4 for a while there, and then they'll have a short power play after that.
So we'll be right back after intermission. Oh, before we do that, though, Mark is going to go ahead and read off our sponsors.
We got quite a few sponsors. We got thank all of our sponsors.
Yeah, we do have a lot, and we do appreciate you guys and gals.
We got Hughes Tire, serving you for many, many years. 2 locations in East Moline and Moline. And then we've got Jack's Brake and Alignment, Quad City Auto Service, Muscatine Tire and Auto Center, and then River Valley Construction, big one. And the Eaton family, I want to thank them too. So
yeah, nice donation they gave your Blues and for this Genesis.
Go Peeds.
Go Peeds. So you're listening to Blue Sports Network. We'll be right back in a few minutes. Well, as the Blues hit the ice for the start of the second period, 4-on-4 for a short amount of time, as Jack James was naughty, ended up in the bench, returned the favor. He actually took a penalty earlier and then turned around and gave one right back.
Yeah,
the Blues start the second period down 1-0.
We had some good action there at the end of the period, where got a few shots on net and maybe got the goalie a little off balance, a little uncomfortable, but need to follow that up right away here to start this period. Looks like we got Evan Listick heading to the net.
Okay, so Evan.
Going to give him a chance to play a little bit in the benefit game here.
Evan, kind of a weird situation. He had his hands tied when it comes to playing time because he's obviously playing varsity and JV.
Right, yeah.
There's always that number of games that you can play as far as or for how many for each way. So coaches, they've had a tough time with that. When you got guys that can play both ways, you got to watch minutes. And
yeah, you got to play so many games to be eligible. So
exactly. So Evan.
Now will he'll be able to be the backup though, right? Because you got to have a backup.
Oh, for sure, absolutely. We'll talk more about starting lineups for varsity later on today. So here we go is Eaton DeYoung, Carter Stevenson out there on the ice. Actually, check that. That's DeYoung and Prieto.
Yeah. With Eaton and Dreamweaver.
Cedar Rapids, control, dangerous
nice
play.
Pick there. Yeah.
Prieto steps, tries to get it through a defenseman's legs, can't. Keeps it in the corner, though, and Cedar Rapids is going to jump on it.
Right, still 4-on-4 here for another 45 seconds. So
great back check by Prieto, which slowed things down, but now Cedar Rapids has it on their stick. Gets it into our zone. Good body position by Prieto. Weaver back behind the net. He was trying to get
not quite out.
Eaton. Shot.
Ooh.
Blocked up high and goes out of play.
High into the netting.
Yeah, that netting's definitely a lot taller than the netting that we have at our barn.
What's nice is it doesn't run all the way along the end here too, or the sides here, so we can at least.
Oh, for sure. Knocked down the ice.
Oh, they waved it off there.
Good job by Kobe Barnes.
Good hustle.
As Carter Stevenson out on the ice with Barnes and Habercorn. O'Neill's out there as well as Cedar Rapids brings it into our zone, throws it towards Evan, and wow, it takes a funny bounce.
That was a real hard bounce right off the end boards there, right out front.
They always say you got to have your head on a swivel.
That's for sure.
And that was a perfect opportunity where Evan could have lost sight of that, bounce off the back of him and go in the back of the net. Cedar Rapids with the puck. They're on a power play.
Power play, for 37 seconds here.
Shot from the point, goes wide. As they're able to keep. Swings it to the corner. 30 seconds left to go on the Cedar Rapids power play. O'Neill protecting Evan. Cedar Rapids to the point. Able to keep. Good keep by Cedar Rapids. Low shot towards Evan.
Wide.
Back to the point. Back to the corner. Along the boards. He holds and waits. Tries to feather back door.
That was bouncing on that guy on the back side there. Didn't quite settle down, but
Kobe. Go ahead,
2
Mark.
seconds. I'd say we just even strength now. So
James right out of the box. Great shoulder.
Of course, he never saw him coming there. So
he never did. That was a snot bubble for sure as James stepped right into him. Good keep by your Blues as Hansen.
Oh, there's a slash. We're going to get a power play again here. So
we're going to go on Blues Sports Network power play.
Yeah, slashed it.
Make sure there's no cracks in the stick.
Yeah, slashed Orwig's stick right out of his hand there. Away from the puck even. So
is this our third or fourth attempt on our power play?
Well, we had the real short one, so this might be the fourth one. But except right towards the end of the last period there, we had a power play going there right before we took a penalty and they evened things up. But
so Prieto got to take the draw. He's going to win it. That wet ice as James falls down.
Yeah, and he had still all kinds of time to get back up and play it, didn't he?
Yeah, that kind of looked like Dad's Club soccer Everything was scrambling to try to wrap around. Had a lot of room as thrown towards the net. Takes a weird bounce.
Had Colby in front
Barnes, shot goes
another
towards the
one
net again. Cedar Rapids is going to grab and throw it down ice. I don't know. That ice still looks kind of wet out there.
Yeah. Well, the way they were squeegeeing off some of that water might still be quite a bit.
Brady, nice move. Gets it in the zone. He gets hacked at.
Boy, that was a
and Coach White wanted
slash.
to.
It sure was, yeah.
I thought so. I could, he tomahawk chopped that little Florida State.
Oh, there's a trip.
No call again as the referee.
That should have been a trip. He took his legs right out. That should have been a trip.
Letting him play as Carter Stevenson.
It's one thing he got him with the hip, but he got his legs. He didn't get a hip to hip. That was a trip.
So Evan's going to settle things down.
Still a minute left on the power play, so
Carter tries to stretch it out to Mahoney. I haven't really noticed, Mark, has Mahoney played sparingly today, or is he pretty much?
I thought he'd been on his regular shift, on his regular line there. I hadn't noticed any difference anyway.
There's a pass right there, Mark. You got Sven wide open. You got to hit that pass just to get things braked out. But Carter knocked down again. No call as Carter takes a weird fall.
Whether he got slashed or what, he's off. He's having a hard time getting back to the bench.
Coach White getting all over the official as he missed it.
Yeah,
I think missed
that was a knee on knee there. He's dragging the leg. It was a knee on knee, I think.
That'll go in on net. He'll have to play it. So a shot on net. Didn't get much on it. It's got a deflection and just kind of walked its way in. So there's a couple penalties I think they've missed.
That's he. I know Watkins over there trying to get the attention of the official. Now our captain's over here trying to get how he missed that play, or if he saw it. What are you going to do now? You can't do anything now.
Coach Watkins wanted the official. He said, "I'm not going to bother with you." Shot towards the net.
Got blocked down. Yeah.
Had a good opportunity, good wrist opportunity, and Cedar Rapids sends it down. That's going to kill off this power play.
Yeah.
Is 0 for 4, your Blues. And this team has consistently been pretty good this year on the power play, but so far.
A little bit of a dry spell, haven't we?
We were actually first in the league at one point mid-season. But we just squandered opportunities, Mark.
Yeah.
We just squandered opportunities, and they happen. You get snake bit on certain things. The power play has been one of those. That's just going to hold the blue line. But
seems like some of those things, they just come in bunches where, everything seems to click. But lately it hasn't.
Good step. Finley is going to get to this puck first. He's going to turn things around. And Olay on the puck and actually do it twice. Finally have it come up to his stick, kind of like he drew it up, right? Cedar Rapids throws it in. We're under 10 minutes here, crunch time, as your Blues are down 1-0. And
so it's only one goal. We've had some chances. We just haven't been able to capitalize here. So
Cedar Rapids 2-on-1 developed. Throw it towards Evan. Again, Evan in net now as he took over Quinn's spot. Evan throws it hard up the boards.
I think they did that last year, too, where they try to get everybody a chance to play in the benefit game. So
big play here as Hansen throws it across. Nice pass. Shot goes towards net.
Orwig, got it down to his stick, but got deflected.
Orwig now with the puck. He tries to get it over to Skolrud. Puck's in there somewhere. Finally comes away with it. Throwing it towards net. Fought off by Cedar Rapids goalie. Good step by your Blues as Weaver slows him down, and Finley goes back and picks it up.
Oh,
Finley checks himself. Look out.
I don't know whether he realized he was that close to the boards or what, but that was an odd play.
Don't put that on his highlight reel as Cedar Rapids 2-on-1 developed. Thrown across the crease, thrown towards Evan.
Good save. Yeah, got a good save.
Thrown up the ice by Delaska. Hansen, who's been out there a while, he blew a tire, swatted at, goes into the zone. So Finley. Oh, wow. Goodness gracious. That'll be an icing on your Blues.
That was something. I don't know what he caught an edge or what, but I think he just ran out of room, didn't realize it.
We don't mean to laugh at you, but it was funny.
Okay? He'll laugh about it later.
He will, yeah, for sure. We're laughing with him. Yeah. Good to see Carter, I said Parker. I almost said Parker Hansen, but Carter Stevenson back out there on the ice.
Yeah, that's good. Maybe he's got a stinger or a Charlie horse or something.
Cedar Rapids throws it into the corner.
We got a penalty coming here.
We'll see what the call is. A high stick penalty on cut cop. Wrong time to get a penalty as your Blues are going to go on a BSN penalty kill. High stick. I don't want to say it's been an ugly game, but I'm going to be honest with you, it's kind of been an ugly game.
Yes, there's been some spots where we look pretty decent, but there's other ones where we're kind of scrambling around, looking like we didn't know what was going on.
Great face-off win by DeYoung. Gave it over to O'Neal. O'Neal throws it down ice. Cedar Rapids throws it out just a little too far as Finley has it on his stick. He's going to turn and look. Finley holds a long time.
Where the end boards are.
Down ice. Gets it to James. James, he's going to pitchfork it down. Caught, though, by Cedar Rapids. They're able to chop it right back into our zone. Evans going to go back and make a play on it, but O'Neal says, I'll take it, young man, and he's going to throw it up ice. DeYoung in on the forecheck. Cedar Rapids is going to skate around the back of the net.
Oh.
Make an errant pass.
Yeah,
that
looked
was
like he changed his mind right to the middle of that pass.
Cedar Rapids to the point. And that's going to go out of the zone, and it'll be an offsides. This Cedar Rapids team, they're 15-10. They're holding on to that 6th spot in the the standings for the playoffs.
Yeah, at this point in the season, you're playing for seeding here now. So, I mean, for the most part, it's pretty clear who all is going to make it.
For the most part, yes.
Yeah.
You're 1 through 5 for sure.
Yeah.
Prieto, nice job. He's going to have a look as Barnes goes towards the slot. Prieto holds a little too long. Had Barnes, maybe could have got a pass to him. This time he tries to give it to Barnes.
Gotta be careful here. Down under a minute. We got 50 seconds left on the to kill off here yet. So
good step. Kobe Barnes is going to knock it in deep. So Barnes in on the forecheck.
Yeah, good forecheck here. Good kill so far. So
kept in by your Blues.
Yeah.
Thrown towards the net. Actually, goalie actually got his paddle on it. Kobe Barnes really starting to get into game shape. Shot by O'Neal and a good twisted wrister as it went towards the net.
Got on net,
But look out as a line change developed, and then Cedar Rapids iced it on themselves. We love that when we see that happen.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's easy icing.
Yep.
18 seconds left, so.
Yeah, your Blues got better looks on net during this penalty kill than they have on their power play.
Sometimes for some reason it seems like we're more aggressive and more structured when we're killing a penalty off than when you're 5-on-5.
Exactly. Well, especially since you got to stay in your lanes. On a penalty kill, you have to stay in your lanes. Otherwise, you'll get guys behind you.
So you can be aggressive, but not, a couple guys can be aggressive. You got to make sure you keep your defensive back. So
backhand in. They have to check up. 11 seconds left to go on this penalty kill. As Eaton, good job defensively. Just got a piece of the Cedar Rapids forward.
Just pinched him off along the boards there.
Knocked up ice, and
back
we're
to
at even strength.
There,
This cut cap steps onto the ice. He's going to go right to the bench. Ooh. Good pick off by Carter Stevenson. Carter with space. Drops it off to DeYoung. DeYoung throws it at net. Good save, but actually just right in the belly of the Cedar Rapids goalie. Had Carter going to the net hard.
Yeah, if there was a rebound, he would have been, Had two guys pinching in there right at the net. So that's what we got to do. Getting down to 6 minutes here. Like I said, getting down to crunch time. We need to get – everything's got to go to the net.
Yeah. Cedar Rapids goalie, he's been susceptible to rebound control.
Yeah.
And then maybe we can get something. Carter, again, try to face off, win forward, and Cedar Rapids are able to come away with it. But your Blues able to backhand it into the neutral zone, get it over to Carter. Carter gets it over to DeYoung, but DeYoung out of his reach. Shot towards net. And it looks like, one of our officials, one of our linesmen, Larson, who's seen a lot of ice time for your Blues.
He's been doing most of our games here.
He's done a lot of our games, either as a
holding
as
back
a
there.
ref.
What, did he get a puck to the back there? Or?
He did. Took one to old Dean Patton, old Eagle Eye as he is. Spotted that one. That'll definitely leave a mark. One forward by Prieto. James tried to make a play on it. Barnes. Now, Mark, I'm not exactly sure what's with Findlay playing defense, offsides is the call on Cedar Rapids. If Findlay didn't start the game on defense, whose spot is he picking up? Do you know?
I don't know whether they're just trying to get an extra, maybe just rotating in. I'm not sure. I don't notice anybody that's missing for the off the defensive end there. So all I can think is maybe just an extra one, just kind of working them in.
Trying to get a more offensive-minded defenseman.
Right, yeah.
James, good body positions. He just rolled the Cedar Rapids player all the way to the boards and then forced him to dump it in. Eaton taken away from him behind the net of Evan. Weaver, he stepped, missed, tried to lay a body. Blown tire by Cedar Rapids. And we'll get a hand pass, it looks like.
Going out of the zone.
Yeah, so now Findlay, he's going to be running the line mate with DeYoung and Hansen. Turnover in our zone, had full control.
Yeah.
Cedar Rapids, high riser.
High white.
Ooh, a little miscommunication by Eaton.
I don't know whether he was going to cover that up or play it, so hey, I'll let your goalie know there.
So Habercorn and O'Neill is going to step over the ice, or over the bench onto the ice for Eaton and Weaver. Face-off controlled by Cedar Rapids, thrown towards the net, knocked down by Findlay. Good defense by Habercorn as he was able to step and knock the puck out of the zone and get it to Findlay's stick. Now Findlay tries to shuttle it up to
tried to get it to DeYoung, but he couldn't.
O'Neill with the puck, and we're going to have an offsides.
Yeah, he was laying on the blue line, but his feet were in the zone, so.
So Parker Hansen and his brothers, hopefully they can get a goal here. 4:44 left to go in this third period. 1-0 Cedar Rapids.
Yeah, getting to the point where maybe you might have take little some chances you might not normally do it. So, be a little more aggressive.
Findlay had a pop over his stick, throwing deep.
Ooh, that was a weird bounce there too.
And I think, and I know we talked about height of glass and boards, but you think these boards, they get beat up by the pro teams. They probably have a lot more different bounce off of it. Maybe some more give, not as much give.
A lot stiffer here. They're not. They don't give quite as much as the ones at home do. The glass anyway.
Chipped up the boards, didn't get it very far as Findlay was in the way. Good decision. Tried to stretch past DeYoung.
He wasn't looking.
He was looking the other way. I think he knew it was coming, just couldn't find it, as O'Neill's going to jump all over this one.
Here.
O'Neill, all by himself, throws it up in the air, gets knocked down. But, boy, that was a play that we should have had back, as O'Neill had a 3-on-1 breakout. Nice shot towards Evan and a better save.
Nice save. Yeah, 3-on-2 our way. We didn't get the shot on net, and then turn around and they come in with 2-on-1 the other way. So
Cedar Rapids tries to throw it to the point. They're going to send it all the way back into their zone as Prieto in on the forecheck. Can't get to this puck. Cedar Rapids sends it down ice, and ice is at 3:18. We always talk about this crunch time mark.
Yeah, getting down to that point, we start looking towards Evan when he's going to leave the crease there and give us an extra attacker. But we still got some time yet. So.
Oh, yeah, still plenty of time on the clock. And don't forget about those 15 seconds.
Right, yeah, for sure, right? Yeah. Never did account for those, so.
Prieto tries to win it forward. I know we do have 19 shots, but they've really been few and far between.
Yeah.
Kept in by Weaver.
And some have been those ones.
Ooh, and a loose puck.
Little scrum in the crease there. And
Weaver steps. Barnes steps back and takes his spot. James finds the puck, exits the zone. Barnes flips it back into Cedar Rapids zone. Everybody had to check up. Eaton.
This is one of those areas, too, where they might be aggressive here. You got to stay out of the box. We don't need to take any penalties either. So.
Oh, yeah, I know, for
sure.
sure.
It's over 2 minutes left, so.
Big step by Weaver, but Cedar Rapids takes one for the team as they're able to get it down ice, and they're going to ice it. Oh, I was going to say, he couldn't have waved that
slow,
off.
yeah.
That was a clear icing. Just slow to get the whistle.
Like I said, 19-12 in shots. The game's almost over. That's not very many shots for either side. So
No.
you say I had a few in the direction of the net, but they haven't been on net. So looks like the Blues are going to take their time out here. White stepping over and going to draw something up, see if he can get a play going here.
So we'll be right back after this short timeout. You're listening to Blues Sports Network. Well, Mark, we were talking about it. We're going to have to keep an eye on Evan.
Right, yeah.
See what happens here. The lone goal scored by Cedar Rapids had a 2-on-0 breakout and got one past Quinn.
So we'll see if they get.
We got six guys out on the
they,
ice.
They are okay. They
so,
play without him. Yes.
Yeah. So
I
Evan,
guess somebody forgot to tell Evan that.
now listen here, Evan. Stay on the bench. So empty net for your Blues with 2:31 left to go. James tried to win it forward. DeYoung backhands it. Tried to get it to Barnes. And this is going to be about puck control here.
Right, yeah, for sure.
Blues with the puck. Tried to get it to the front. Tried to hit the point. James with all kinds of time. Tries to feather it across the slot. Backhanded towards the net. Still loose. Lots of bodies in front.
There's a lot of traffic in front there.
Finley steps. He throws it at a weird angle. Still kept in. Cedar Rapids knocks it out of the zone. 1:59. Still tons of time as Brady O'Neill goes back. He's going to regroup, hold things, get over to Finley. Finley's going to skate it up ice.
Get
it deep. We got plenty of bodies. Preto back to Finley. Finley's going to control, lose it for a second, has it behind the net. Him and James are going to switch spots. James is going to have it on his stick. Barnes, he's going to camp out in front. Probably should put two guys in front. Preto's going to come in what I thought would be a cross check.
I for sure did too.
We got lucky, and then we're going to get a penalty back. So we're going to go on a Blue Sports Network power play, as I think we might have goaded Cedar Rapids into a penalty. So we'll have a 6-on-4.
Cross check.
So, Mark, this is one of those things you've got to put two guys in front of the net.
Sure, yeah.
You've got to, especially with the rebound control of Cedar Rapids.
Get that bodies in front there with those guys up, just taking up space and take the goalie's eyes away. So look for a deflection and look for a redirect and, like I said, just clog up that slot.
So let's see what happens again with the rebound control of Cedar Rapids goalie. He's either hot or not, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, this is one of those don't mess around moments. Knock it forward.
Yeah.
Throw three guys at the net. Somebody clean up the garbage, but you still got to make sure somebody stays back.
For sure.
Because that empty net, face off one back to O'Neill.
There's plenty of time here on the clock if they want to.
Minute 21, gets it over to James. James, good defense by Cedar Rapids. They jumped all over it. Yeah, this is one of those things you got to stay moving. You can't keep still. James, hard shot. Low riser, backhand towards the net, and that's going to come off.
Yep.
We're going to blow it dead.
Yeah, there was two shots on that. That first one was just wide.
Yeah, goalie had to slide across in a hurry.
Right.
He knocked off the net.
I said still a lot of time here. We don't have to rush it right away here, but Be patient and take care of that puck. Don't.
So does he win it forward, Mark, or does he win it back? It
He-
looks like he's trying to go forward here.
That could be.
Good
Oh, he
face-off
stepped him.
win. Thrown towards the net. Weird angle.
Yeah, he won that face-off, and he stepped right around him, too. So
O'Neal holds and waits. Plenty of time. Throws it off. Ooh, and
he was trying to get that. Yeah, he had him wide open there.
Good defense. And clear down. 54 seconds left. The Cedar Rapids fans, they cheer him on as Carter Stevenson drops it off to O'Neal. O'Neal's going to bring it in. O'Neal with the puck. O'Neal waits, throws it towards Barnes and DeYoung. DeYoung, backhand. Oh, I thought James might turn around and throw a backhand. Low hard shot gets knocked down. Carter Stevenson with the low hard shot. Throwing again at the net. Cedar Rapids goalie, I thought he might cover. Still loose. 26 seconds left to go. As nail-biting time as Finley's able to keep it in.
Yeah.
Finley gets it over, and DeYoung's going to kick it right out of our zone. And O'Neal looked like he tried to jump and keep it in, but he was a little too far out.
Now we got to hurry. 12 seconds here. So
James, no one's going with him, but James got a step. James, high riser, gets knocked up in the air.
We're getting a face-off. They knocked the net off. That got the post there, too.
It did.
I heard a little iron. So 4.1 seconds. That's plenty. Said you win your face-off and get the shot you want, get the play you want here. Win it back and get a good hard shot, and everybody crashed the net. So
going to have Prieto.
3.
And I'm surprised.
One too many.
I'm surprised DeYoung's not running this face-off and not taking anything away from Prieto by any means. But I know DeYoung, he scored 3 or 4 face-offs going hard to the net.
Just throw it at the net or win it back, or
I think you just got to go right hard to the net. Everybody's got to crash. Prieto tries. He just can't jump on it. He dove on it, covered it up with his hand. Are you kidding me? That should be. You can't do that.
Yeah.
That's a joke in itself. As he just fell on the puck, tried covering it up. But your Blues are going to go away with the loss. 1-0 the score.
Yeah.
Cedar Rapids, as their coach told them, just fall on it.
Yeah. Just tie them up, but you can't fall on them.
You can't fall on it, cover it up.
But
And that'll do it. Unfortunately, your Blues come away with the loss, as we've kind of owned Cedar Rapids for the JV and can't get one past their goalie. As up next, hopefully we'll have a little bit more exciting game between your Varsity and Cedar Rapids. You're listening to Blues Sports Network. Stay tuned for Varsity Blues action.